back to another Mic'd Up Sunday. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to go through a couple of variations of forward folds. Great opener for back, legs, any kind of pain in those areas. So bring pillows, if you have like a big bolster, blankets, anything like that to bring extra comfort and ease in your practice. So join me on the mat. I love bringing comfortable props to my yoga flows. So there's no right or wrong way to do yoga. I think the more comfortable, the more consistent you're going to want to show up for yourself. So today we can just throw down a blanket. You don't need any kind of friction or grip or anything for forward folds. We're going to be seated. I like to bring a pillow underneath my glutes. It just helps me sit up a little bit taller, brings a little bit of comfort to my glutes. And then if you have an extra pillow, which I highly recommend at least bringing two to this, we're going to use this to kind of fold into and relax. So we're going to start by extending our legs out in front of us, and we're going to put that blanket, pillow, bolster in front of on top of our legs here. So our legs are extended, we're sitting up tall, and we're going to lift our arms up with a big inhale in. Exhaling out, we just drop those arms in front of us as we fold down. And here, just kind of think about active feet, so flexing your feet so that you have some support for that pillow. You have support in the lower half of your body. And just kind of rest your head and neck down. Coming into your first forward fold. Breathing in and out. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Honestly, just showing up for yourself and finding your breath is the most important thing. So with every inhale, you'll probably feel that low back stretching, which can either feel really good or also kind of uncomfortable if we're not really used to creating space in our body. So breath is one of the best ways to create space in our body and to relax the muscles. So just keep finding that breath in you. One more deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Good. Tucking the chin to the chest. We're slowly going to roll all the way back up. Here we're going to extend that right leg out wider, so it's a little bit off the mat or off the blanket, and we're going to bend that left leg in, putting that pillow on top of the right leg. So we have our left leg into the midline here. We're going to lift our arms up with a big inhale in, exhaling out, making sure our upper body is facing towards our right leg. And we drop our arms all the way down onto that pillow or bolster. And you don't have to overexert yourself or overextend yourself. You know, sometimes we think we have to go really past what our body is asking in yoga. And honestly, we just don't need to do that. Sometimes our body just wants to find a comfortable landing of being able to release any built up tension and then also be able to find relaxation. And when we can't breathe through a pose, we're kind of defeating the purpose of it. Taking an inhale in and exhaling out. You'll notice a deeper stretch in that side body when we're in these side forward folds. Feels really good. Inhaling in, exhaling out. One more deep inhale in and exhaling out. Good. We tuck the chin into the chest and slowly roll up. And we're going to do that on the opposite side. So we're going to extend that left leg out. We're going to bring that right foot into the midline, turning our upper body to face that left leg. Inhaling in, we lift our arms all the way up with a big inhale. And exhale, we forward fold. Again, not pushing ourselves, not overexerting ourselves. Just want to find a nice stretch in that low back and that side body, in a place that we can find a deep, consistent breath. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Noticing maybe how each side feels. Maybe they feel similar or different. Just noticing. Finding our breath. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Tucking that chin into the chest here, we roll slowly back up. Last forward fold. We're extending both legs out into a wide position here. Inhaling in. Sometimes before even forward folding, I like to kind of pick up my thighs. If you got some big thighs or big glutes, sometimes you kind of just need to move things around. So take time to that so that you're really feeling your sits bones kind of sink into the pillow or the mat below you. Taking a second here to do that, and then finding our breath. Inhaling in, we lift our arms all the way up. Exhaling out, we forward fold. Again, not over stretching here, but I do want you to think about active feet. So really flexing our feet. We're not bringing our toes in. We're keeping our shins up, facing the sky. You'll find a deep stretch in the inner thighs here, and then the hips. Inhaling in. Releasing that breath. One more deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Good. Tucking that chin to the chest, rolling all the way back up. I hope you enjoyed that flow. Just a couple of quick forward fold variations you can do at any time to just help open up the low back and the hips. Give it a like. Be sure to follow my YouTube as well. I'll be posting new videos every Sunday. Thanks for your support.